Alright, welcome back to Rostov. It's been a while, things were getting in my way, but they're out of my way now. I'm actually keen to wrap this series up, because I want to move on to bigger and brighter things. Particularly I need to get around to that Mayo campaign that I did promise, and I am leaning heavily towards that beautiful pink Cochin. But for now it's Rostov. I gotta clean this up. I need to make my perfect Hansa, which means we basically need to conquer this. It's not a whole lot of land, but there are some things that get in our way there, such as the whole HRE and the Western European Alliance. It's pretty beefy, and it's a real trifle to mess with. So what we're going to do is hopefully disband the Holy Roman Empire, because that's just been getting in our way for too long. Also, doesn't this chat seem bigger than it used to be? Go away a bit. So what are we going to do about that? Well, thankfully for us, the Holy Roman Empire is not that large. We should be able to disassemble it with minimal hassle, so long as we can take on the Emperor. I believe he's already allied to most of the electors. What have we got? Baden, yes. Salzburg, yes. Lorraine, no. So we're going to improve our relations with Lorraine in the hope that we can ally them and bring them to our side when we crush the Emperor. One other problem is that the Emperor is allied with our ally, the Palatinate. However, we're building up some favours with our pal there, and we should be able to call them into some other war to distract them as we crush Austria. That's the plan, at least. During that time, we have some other war with Friesland going on Palatinate's side, so that might work out well for us. With a bit of relations, Lorraine will probably be very happy to ally us. Well, hopefully. It might take a bit of work. Otherwise, we just carry on. We continue to bully Muscovy whenever truces are up. The Great Horde still hold one province of my interest, but I can't bully them for it just yet. And are we still doing vast amounts of conversion? Oh, we're doing vast amounts of conversion. Well, I probably had a good idea of where these are meant to be happening, like places that have recently revolted, but I don't know where those are. I guess up here? Yeah, I want to not have to worry about Scandinavian revolts right now. And what have I got here? More units to mesh in with the rest. Sounds good to me. Something else I want to take care of that I haven't been paying much attention to is my fleet. I have been scared on the seas for too long. It's high time we had an actual bunch of ships, heavy ships, to really flex our might with. Ideally, I'd like 20. 10 might have to do us. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That seems reasonable. I mean, more is more, right? But this should be okay. I don't like the fact that Friesland are gunning us down here. I could fight them, but I'm really not in the mood for losing a whole bunch of units. Then again, it might be a good idea to remind myself how strong my units are. They might not be that great. Yeah, there's a lot I need to remember about our situation here. I guess one is that I'd really rather my queen ruled than my my current ruler, even if he is careful. So why don't we have him put that Sex Shocka to practice. Liberate Holstein for us. Scotland's getting occupied, that's no problem. Bigger than Rostov in a new campaign. Does France still have its cores? France will no doubt have almost all of their cores. Not of interest for us. We will not be vassalizing France and getting them their cores back because of all this land. We only really care about this little chunk here, not even going down to Co. I'm not even sure if Picardy is part of it, but it all depends on areas here. Was this part of the perfect Hansa? I know we had Bruges. I'll be honest, I don't know this region whatsoever, so instead of thinking, I'm just gonna go and plow some Frieslanders. Well, not with zero fire rolls, I won't. Please game, shock phase is not what it used to be. I wonder if I could chase them down, it might be kind of hilarious for me. Depends if they're going to Bremen or not. No, he's going further than that. Oh well, back we go. Happy days, back we certainly go. Well, that was a nice way to waste some manpower. Otherwise, what is my nation doing? Trying to ally Lorraine, praying that there are no more Holy Roman Emperors. England is also a defender of the Catholic faith. That's worth noting, because that gets in the way of a lot of things we want to do, because I would love to crush England, but hot damn that Western European alliance. Something worth keeping in mind. Bruges is Flanders. Vlaanderen. Huh, okay. Well, we don't even need Calais then, except it's part of this area, and I do want to unite areas. Alright, I can get behind that. Can't really get behind all of this being taken over. Don't even remember coring anything, but if the game says I did, then I did. Must be this junk. And that'll be why these units are here, to take care of those Danish separatists. This is why I should never wait long between my campaigns. Or between sessions of my campaign. I forget everything. But I do have a god-awful memory, so that's kind of par for the course. Well, we need to start throwing claims down on you, and I have an idea. I'm going to mark this as vital interest just in case we need to fight a war with Austria alone. So Nitra are militarist, and they want this land, so now that I've told them that it's okay to claim it, they will hopefully claim it. Get another claim or two on Poland, and then we're good to go. Apparently I have decisions to make. Indulgence, not for me. Conquer Stolp, I don't even know what that is. Very tempting. Very, very tempting, but unlikely to happen in the near future. Oh, they're allied with Lorraine. Which means if I fight you, then that'll drag in Lorraine on your side, and the Emperor will get involved. Of course, the Emperor's allies as well, including Palatinate. Unless I drag Palatinate into another war. So I would get Baden, Salzburg, Austria, and Lorraine in one war if I fight Pomerania. And they're Protestant, so England would not get involved. Austria would call in their other buddies, Aragon and Burgundy. But that seems like a good, fair, fun, large fight. Yeah, you know, that sounds pretty awesome. Why don't we do exactly that? We'll need this war to finish up because currently we have these guys on our side and I need them involved in the war and I need their capitals occupado. Sounds pretty exciting actually. Surely if Jake drags the Palatinate in against another elector he can dismantle the HRE, right? Well, they're not one of the... Oh wait, they are. Well, I just need to keep them as my ally, right? Dragging Palatinate in another war won't work. To dismantle the Emperor, Palatinate needs to be in the war against the Emperor with you. Wow, Atwix. I'm glad you're around because I totally forgot they need to be in the war alongside you. They're allied with the Emperor, so Palatinate would not join in this war. And they wouldn't break up with the Emperor over that, so I would have to fight my pal the Palatinate as well, and he has a ton of everything. Okay, that's... that's difficult. Yeah, that's pretty difficult. Atuk says, not really, but I'm pretty sure. That's funny, I didn't think they needed to be in that very same war. They need to be allied with you against the HRE, or you need to capture their capital. Well, damn. Londoner comes in and says, unless something has changed, Atwix is wrong! Okay, I'm gonna believe that Atwix is wrong. It's much more exciting that way. Besides, who doesn't love fighting a huge war, only to gain nothing? Plus, the tooltip here doesn't even mention Palatinate because they're allied to me. So, I'm willing to believe that. I'll drag the Palatinate into some other stupid war, and then I'm gonna crush everything else. Beautiful idea. I think there's a downside to this, and that would be the Ottomans would not be interested in my silly wars with Austria. I mean, Austria has some big meaty friends. Alright, a couple of claims will be fine on you. I want a spare diplomat for what I'm going to do. Not that I even currently know what it is. I guess whilst nothing else is going on, I could butter up my friend there. Okay, so Lorraine are interested in an alliance. So I mean, I could just straight up fight Austria, but then something Palatinate. Let's keep those conversions going, even though I don't know where. I guess this horrible land, which is bound to revolt on me anyway, is a good place to start as any. Damn, we're good at conversions. Sondar is going to console test. Well, I'd better make it fast. I don't think we're going to be stuck in this situation for much longer. I'd love to get my trade ideas, but I kind of need that dip. I really want Imperialism CB, because having to forge claims at this late stage in the game feels like a foolish task. So, St. Nick has been forgotten. Our Patriarch authority is enormous, so what else could we be investing in? Development. I wonder if I've still got some of my things going here. There we go. We are not in need of developing, and I want to get that stuff going anyway, so farewell. Maybe we could make a thing that shows if you still have edicts that are going which can be cancelled. Something saying you have edicts. Right, where's my head at? Pomerania or directly into Austria? We have options here. Sure that you want to build a spy network in the Ottomans and not build... Oh god, this is why I don't start early on. Well, you know, spying and making friends, it's all the same, right? Could be worse. I've sent insults when I meant to improve relations before. Yeah, I should really thank HCMH for that, because I was not paying attention in the slightest. I really hope that the Swedish scum end up eating rebels for me. Also, why are the Ottomans just chilling out over there? They got access to go home. They just like spending time over in old Norway. So I mean, if I fight the Poles, I can bring in Palatinate. But then when I go to fight Austria, I can't have my big buddy the Ottomans because they won't want to get involved in all that. But all I would need to do is take down all the electors super fast, which might actually be tricky, given Burgundy's right there with his massive stacks. Quite tricky. Unless the Ottomans really want to be called into multiple wars, but I won't be able to use favours on them twice, so... Oh, I could promise them land from Austria. So much diplomatic manoeuvring to be done here. At least we're making tons of dosh. I do love tons of dosh. See, there they go, they're only too happy to get involved here. Maybe it would be better just to fight Austria head on. Baden, Salzburg. What if I allied them straight away? And they're not interested right now, but if I allied them now, I don't think this war's going to last much longer. Still, it might be worth a go. Even if they hate my guts, if I just got them on my side here and now, then I could blitz Austria. It's unlikely, but let's just explore options as we have them. Jake, can you break up Palatinate and Austria? I mean, they're hugely allied, and... I thought this thing used to say trust. I'm pretty sure this thing used to say trust. Like they trust us, blubbity blubbity. I highly doubt it, but I could check. I just want to see this first. I don't think it would be very hard to get these guys on my side. We're big and strong now. People want to be our friend. It's not like how it was before. Just convert these heretical Danes. The Palatinate have a PU with what? Okay. The Palatinate just suddenly got a PU over Poland. I guess me and the Palatinate aren't going to be best buddies for that much long. Oh well. Well, let's get that extra better cavalry. And I seriously want military tech 23 before my enemies, because it's so damn good. It's winged hussars time, gotta get that shock. Not that I rely on cavalry that much, and even better cannons. It's beautiful though, I mean that extra +2 to your artillery damage is immense. You don't want to be without it. And I really gotta destroy this HRE. It's just a case of hitting all the electors as hard as I can. Thing is, even if I declare war on Austria, he can call in his friends afterwards, which would make them go back on me. The oboe. I kinda didn't see that one coming, although maybe I should have. Swedes again. Hey, maybe the Ottomans will take it on for me. Where are they even going? Well, if they go this way, which I think they have to, then they're going to take them on for me, so cheers for that. And the Swedes are done getting beaten up. Okay, so both Baden and Lorraine would love to be my friend. Probably not after I ally one of them, though. Since then they'll be like, hey, you're friends with my enemy. Salzburg is less likely to go for that. Oh damn, they got exiled. Oh well. That's not exactly what I want you to do. This is also not something on my wanted list. Man, I should never play this game early in the morning. Okay, heavy ships unite. Not you guys, of course. Otherwise those guys are just going to spread out and kill me. I could send these guys up to deal with them, but they barely got any cannons. I get shot to shreds. I know I'm horrible to most of my military units, but not all of them. Heavy should be able to trash these guys. More to the point, if they can't, we have bigger problems. Beautiful. There's no problem with typing today. I got FTL fingers, that's the problem. And again, if I have all of these guys as my allies, which could potentially include you if we just get these relations up, not saying religion, neutral attitude, very hard. Ally, 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 immediately bum rush Vienna. It could work. Of course I have no CB, I could always best CB them, but Nitra are taking their time with that claim. Oh man, just as I had half my forces sent away as well. Get on that, I don't want to die now. Oh, they've got this. Damn if they got this. It's alright, we'll get those bearings. Some way, somehow. Oh snap. They're too clever for me. It's amazing how I managed to just make work for myself. Okay, so Salzburg, all these guys want to be my friend now. I could befriend a lot of them and then look to see how we can ruin Austria's day. And they wouldn't join in now, but they could well join in once the war is over. I'll try and make this as easy as possible. So you'll be there on the 27th. I need you to get there in 5 days then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that'll be the end of them. They want to marry me, but I'm not looking to get that attached to them. Okay, safe in the knowledge that we've had revolts here. Okay, no, it was just the Swedish provinces that had revolts. The Swedes and the Danes are all kosher to convert right now. And we will blockade that province away as well. Hungary are now guaranteed by the Ottomans, so the Ottomans are diplomatic, so it makes something of sense. And now we have allied all of the electors. And okay, all we need to do is crush you. And would you look at that? We have a claim on your capital, so I could go to war straight away and try to bum rush the thing. Palatinate will not get involved, but they probably will after their current war is over. Oh, shoot! Shoot, shoot, shoot. I didn't mean to click confirm there. Better call you to arms immediately. Even with a promise of land, because I'm not looking to take anything here. Ah, man. How do I manage to do this to myself? Well, you know, if I did have the heart rate monitor on screen like I will for DDR, I think that all just shot up. So I should, oh well. There's plenty of would, shoulds, and coulds in this world. Regardless, I'm now in a pretty horrible war with Western Europe. And Western Europe, as it happens, has free access through the HRE until I disband it. So we've got to take Guyenne down immediately. I should probably just send everything I have at it to try to bring it down ASAP. And I should probably also activate all my forts. I just hope this other war doesn't end soon. Let's also not go that route, since Austria is going to come and ruin my day as well. We need all the best that we've got. I like Mr. Defensive Planner for one. Alright, 2 can play the whole instantly barrage your walls technique. Oh wow, neater than the last time.